So it's Monday night, 9:45 p.m. I'm gonna go and cook. And so tonight, normally on Mondays, what I do is some type of cauliflower something or another, cauliflower rice, mashed cauliflower from Trader Joe's. They do like a cauliflower gnocchi. Rice is great for you. Problem is it has a lot of carbs in it, really carb dense food. So cauliflower rice, much lower in carbs, has a decent amount of fiber. So it fits into my keto program, and I make it taste good because I use a bunch of salt and seasonings and so it's not like cauliflower. It sounds boring. No, do things to spice it up. So tonight's meal is actually pretty simple. Whole bunch of egg whites for protein, the mashed cauliflower from Trader Joe's, some bacon, just fat and protein. That's what bacon is, literally pure fat and pure protein. So people saying, oh, bacon's bad for you. Yeah, maybe if I was eating a pound of bacon a day, but I don't eat it every single day and it fits in my keto program. And yes, you can eat bacon and lose weight, believe it or not. So a little bit of bacon. I got like the buffalo style like chicken dip from Trader Joe's, really good. So that's just basically fat and protein, minimal amount of carbs, maybe 2 grams of carbs per serving, not that much. And I when I cook meat, I cook in bulk. So I'll cook for the entire week. I kind of rotate my meats. So I'll do like chicken thigh one week, the next week, maybe I'll do sausages the week after that, just steak a week after that. Like right now I'm doing, it's a ground meat mix of ground chicken, some fatty ground beef, ground turkey, and yeah, I literally cooked 4 pounds of meat. It gets me through the week. So a little bit of that, and then I had these, it's a long story, but these keto biscuits I made that didn't really turn out too well. They're not really biscuits anymore. It's more like keto biscuit slop. And so I'm going to heat some of that up and just throw it all in a bowl and eat it. And that's going to be a 1,900 calorie meal. Literally 1,900 calories of a lot of fat, a lot of protein, decent amount of fiber, and low carb through and through. So it's time to feast. Let's do it. I haven't eaten in 21 hours, and by the time I'm done cooking, it'll have been close to 22. So, Monday night, let's do it. Is it the most appetizing looking thing I've ever made? No. But I'm sure it's going to taste good, and it's going to do the job. Mashed cauliflower, egg whites, ground beef, some sauce up top, some bacon, some keto failed biscuits that I had to just chop up and reheat and whatever, throw in there. Whoa. It's gonna be scalding hot. It's literally still smoking. That's a big bite. This thing is heavy too. This is, I don't know, 4 or 5, like 4 pounds. Jesus Christ. It's good. So there's OMAD, which stands for 1 meal a day, and there's intermittent fasting. They're very similar, except that when you do OMAD, you literally just eat 1 meal a day. Whereas with intermittent fasting, like me, where I'm eating that 2-hour window, I'm actually eating 2 meals just because it's really difficult to eat 3,000 calories, which is what I'm aiming for every single day, and in a single sitting, in like one big giant meal. It's a lot of food. So I normally split it up. I'll do, around like 10, 11 p.m., whatever. I'll have my big dinner, and then, an hour and a half later, like right now it's 12:30. It'll be the last thing I eat for the day. I'll have some type of like dessert, something or another, something to like scratch my sweet tooth. So tonight I'm doing these. I made some keto brownies a couple weeks ago, been storing them in the freezer. Just think regular brownies, like delicious chocolatey fudgy brownies, but I made them with almond flour, and instead of using regular chocolate chips, I used stevia sweetened chocolate chips. So there's literally no sugar in the chocolate chips. There's no sugar in the recipe, period, as a matter of fact. Maybe some like natural sugar in like the cocoa powder that I use. But long story short, it's a very low carb, keto friendly brownie recipe that I made. They came out pretty good. I'm still kind of tweaking the recipe, trying to get it just right. And then I topped it with, bam, that is avocado pudding right there. I know what you're thinking. It sounds disgusting. Why would anybody want to eat avocado pudding? Well, if you really think about it, avocado doesn't really taste like much. It's really just creamy and fatty, and has carbs in it, but also has a lot of fiber. So this is a very low carb, keto friendly dessert that I'm gonna have that's gonna help me reach my goal for the day, or close to, of 3,000 calories. I think I'm actually clocked in at just under 2,900 calories for the day. Yeah, I'm actually gonna show that right there. Today was 2860, 81 carbs for the day. Except when you do the math and you subtract the fiber from those carbohydrates, which is how keto works, you're actually left with right around 50 grams of carbs for the day, which is great, right on point. 190 grams of protein, 200 grams of fat. Now, as you can see, I wasn't on point. I'm not, even though I track all my macronutrients, I'm not like super strict. Like it has to be on the dot, 50 grams of carbs and 217 grams of protein. No, I was a little bit off, but I got close to my calorie count for the day. I got a lot of protein in, good amount of fat. And so yeah, let me show you this goodness. So I already explained the keto brownies, but with this keto pudding, it's basically just casein powder, which I have almost every day. At the end of the day, casein powder is great because it is a protein powder, but it's, instead of it being like whey protein, like a fast acting protein, it's a slow releasing protein powder. So I take it before bed. I worked out today. And because I worked out, I want that protein kind of slowly releasing into my body as I'm going to sleep. Because like I said, it's 12:30. It's midnight and I'm gonna be going to bed in a little bit. But yeah, like I was saying, it's avocado mashed up with some cocoa powder, some casein powder, adds a little bit of sweetness. So it's like a sweet chocolate pudding to go on top of my chocolate brownies, and it's good. If you've ever had a snack pack, like one of the chocolate snack pack pudding things, that's basically what it tastes like texturally. It's super creamy, super rich, super delicious. So just a chocolate keto dessert fat bomb with close to no sugar. That was bomb. Oh my god. It's really good. I'm telling you, I know avocado pudding sounds crazy. Keto brownies, oh, there's no real sugar in there. Doesn't sound as good as the real thing. I'm telling you, it's really, it's just good. Tomorrow is a new day, so there'll be more food coming. Keep watching.